In this tutorial, we will learn how to make a menu system. So let's start off with our T09 scene change tutorial, because we'll make a menu system that can take us to either our first level or second level or quit the game. So first thing we'll do is go to our T09, make a copy of it, and rename that as T10 and menu. And we'll just fire up Godot and import that T10 menu into our game. All right, here we are. So let's make a new scene. And this scene is going to be called user interface. And so that automatically makes a control node, which is what we want when we're making these interactive GUI type things. We'll rename this as menu. All right, so in the menu, we're going to add a node. These are called well, there's lots of things that we can add here, but for us, we're going to make VBox container right here. And so what the VBox container actually does, if we go into our 2D view here, VBox container will allow us to make a list of things going down. So it basically is an organizational thing, and then we can like add different things to the list. All right, so with our VBox container selected, we're going to take a look over here at the anchors, this green little circle here. Those are presets for the anchor. And so where do I want the menu to appear on the screen? And so we can choose whichever options that we want. I guess we'll choose middle. And so there it is. Our anchor is now in the middle. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to add some things to our VBox container, some children. So we're at a button. Okay, so there's a button, and let's add another button. And let's add one more. All right, so I've got 3 buttons in my menu. If I click on the first button in the inspector, it gives me some options, including a box for text. So let's say level 1 is going to be the first button. Level 2 is going to be the second button. And the third button will be quit. All right, so now you can see in my 2D view, those look like buttons with that text on them. Excellent. So in the menu with the root node selected, we'll add a script and create. Now we can go to each button and give it a signal. So I'll go to my first button here, and we go over to node, and we can say which signal should we give it. Button pressed. Yeah, pressed. And we'll connect that to our menu script. And all of a sudden we have on button pressed, and then it's going to do something for us. And let's do the same. We'll do the same for button 2 and 3. So button 2 pressed, connected to the menu script. Now I have on button 2 pressed. And same thing for button 3. And add that, connect it to the menu script. Now I have on button 3 pressed. Button 3 is quit, I believe, so that's easy. We'll just say get tree dot quit. That quits the whole game. Button 1 and 2, we want to change scene. So we're going to, well, maybe we'll do another way of changing scene. So we'll make the scenes a preload. So up here we'll say var scene 1 equals preload, and we'll give it our scene 1, which is level.tscn, and then we'll do the same for scene 2, and that is going to be this one here. So this preloads the scene so that I don't have to do that that extra step you remember in the last tutorial, because it was giving us that error. This should prevent that as well. All right, so now that we've got these variables set up with the scenes inside, we can just switch to that scene. So on button press, this should bring us to scene 1. So we'll get tree dot change scene to packed, which is that one right there. And we can just say scene 1. Okay, so it's changed scene to packed because that is the one right there. Preload means it's already packed and ready to go. And we'll do the same for button 2, scene 2. And oops, and we'll run the game now. Oh, before we run the game, let's just make sure that right now we have it set to when we press run to go to level 1 automatically. Instead of level 1, we want it to go to this menu automatically. We can change that in the game settings. So let's go to project settings, and then run over here. And main scene is, mine is already on menu. If yours is not on menu, you can just choose menu from your files. Okay, good to go. Let's run it. Menu comes up. We press level 1. Now we're in level 1. And if we close that game and we run it again and press level 2, we are now in level 2. And then if we run that again and press on quit, it quits. So there we go. That's how to use a control node. So control node refers again to any user interaction kind of thing, buttons and stuff like that. And we have the VBox container, which makes things in a nice list, just like this nice list, list of things. And then finally, with the button specifically, all we have to do is put in the text and then connect the button with signal. And then in the signal, we say whatever we want to do. That's all for this tutorial. See you in the next one.